Hello everyone, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading much or streaming either. There have been some difficulties with the Reality app, which have led me to not be on it for a while. Anyways, this is only my rant about the Reality app and what I think should happen for it. I'm not good with giving good evidence since I've never done this before, but I can say to at least look at the reviews for it in the App Store. Anyways, let's get started. So if you don't know, the Reality app is a streamer app you can use to basically start your own streams, make friends, etc. However, like all streaming apps, there are many dangers that lie ahead of people. And the sad part is that most people are unaware of this until it's too late, or they do know but just don't care. Let's just start with my experience of the bad things. I've never run into any perverts or criminals while on the app, but there have been times where I've met horrible people who've never left my mind. Those people include racists, bullies, and even one of my exes, who I even regret speaking a word to. For my dear friends and moderators, you guys know about the story. For those who don't, I'll explain. During my first few months of streaming, I met someone named Electrified Quantity. Quantity was a very quiet follower of mine who didn't really speak to me much until the first few weeks of August. He then messaged me in DMs to ask me about how to find a girlfriend. Now, if you ask people this, they'll say different things. And that's because we all have our different opinions and experiences of love. I told him how it would be best to let them come to you, as you have to be patient with love. He seemed to understand, but then he messaged me in DMs again a few days later. He talked about how he liked me, but was scared to know if I liked him back. Since he told me how much he suffered through, I felt bad and decided to say yes to make him happy. To Quantity, I'm sorry I lied to you about loving you, but I truly did care and only wanted you to be happy. Anyways, things were fine until my one straight semester of high school started. It was stressful, which caused me to stress out even more since I was trying to also stream regularly and focus on my relationship too. So I decided to break up with him, seeing how my education mattered more than my love life. I honestly still think this to this day. He didn't take the breakup well and kept on suggesting that I rethink my decision, but I had made up my mind and only said we could be friends. He agreed, but now I wish I had just blocked him straight away. He started to almost spam my DMs with paragraphs of how much he loved me, which made me uncomfortable. However, my dumb self didn't want to say anything as I didn't want to get into any arguments, so I just let it happen. He started to be rude to my friends, which started to anger me a bit. However, my patience is long, so I kept in the anger in until the end of August. Anyways, that was a little plot of what happened. My Reality family can talk about their experiences with Quantity in the comments below. Anyways, of course there are rude people on the app, which is something Reality either doesn't notice or doesn't care about. Through the reviews I've read, the low reviews talk about how Reality does a horrible job with banning people. They ban people who haven't done anything wrong. They ban people for stupid things, and they ban a lot of people every day, and at an unnecessary rate too. And it pisses me and others off about how certain horrible people don't get any punishment for what they've done, and Reality makes sure of it. Another thing that is technically leading the soon-to-be downfall of the app is the gifts. The gifts used to be free off of free points that you could get 10x each day, but in the last few months of this year, they've made it to where it all now costs coins, which costs actual money. Now that just technically proves how greedy they are. One streamer I know and have spoken to in DMs from time to time, whose username I will not say out of respect, has been able to make his followers and friends, including me, make reviews about that specific part of the app and how unfair it is. It may sound bad, but we did not mind, as the app is unfair for that, cause not everyone can afford to buy digital coins. Next I will discuss the kids. Yes, There are kids on here, under 10 years old too. They are either very shy and kind, or they're very mean and disrespectful. Now on other versions of the App Store, the age limit is 18 plus. But for my version of the App Store, it's for 12 plus. And that's how it is for most of the kids too. They go on without supervision from their parents and do whatever they want. This is bad, and it's because the app is more dangerous than they think. Most of them run into criminals and pedophiles, which is something we do not want at all, which is why I think it's best for parents to keep a close eye on what their children do. Anyways, there have also been a few reviews that have talked about their experiences with meeting creepy people on there, who've even found them Ireland and done unspeakable things. Yeah, it's pretty f***ing bad. So some of you who know me on the app are probably wondering why I still have it. Well, I still have it to keep in touch with my reality family who I'm unable to contact at the moment. So what do I think needs to happen based off of what I've seen, heard, and experienced? I think that it is best to have the app removed due to how horrible the developers are and how they let the dangers happen unsupervised. Anyways, that's all. I had to get all of that out since I'm in an angry mood at the moment. Feel free to ask me questions about anything that I discussed in this video. Love you all, my little magnolias, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night.
Everyone's so bitter, but yours a trend.